Hey, so I know it's been my 2 or 3 days since I've really updated anything, but I just wanted to kind of keep everybody in the loop on how I'm doing and how the process has been in the event that you are considering it. I will tell you that it has been rough, probably for like 2 weeks. Not rough in the sense that it was not obtainable. It's just caused me to have to think about how I'm handling my meals, meal planning, planning out how my expenses are, saying no to stuff that I really want to do but can't afford because it's not in the budget and it's extracurricular. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all really quickly about that, and then I'm gonna go in this house and we're gonna look at some Netflix or some Pure Flix, honey, and chill out for this Friday night. So anyway, first and foremost, here's my little Raggedy Ann envelope. As you can see, it serves its purpose. I know it looks a hot mess, but I got my dates over here. I got my column grocery, and this one over here is other. And as you can see, things have gotten quite congested on the front of this envelope because I'm writing like the subtract sign, and I'm trying to write down, oh, it's for gas, and then I write the total on there. What I'm gonna do instead for the next month, and I might do it for maybe the last week of August, is go and make a Google sheet or a Excel spreadsheet and just do like a grocery column and an other column and put my amount that I need in it, and just leave a lot of space in it to where I can go in and put the subtraction and what it's for and all that kind of stuff on that sheet, and then take the amount that remains after I've taken out my expense and just put it on the front of the envelope. The front of the envelope, cross it out and just put the updated amount, as opposed to doing all this extra chicken scratch, as you can see on there. That way it'll be a lot more clear and it's not confusing, and I'll know by looking at this what I've spent it on. Now, I do have my receipts, okay, so here's my lovely envelope of receipts here to the different places. There were some expenses that I was not able to receipt. Like I did go on one trip. I want to say it was Target. Or no, it wasn't Target. I'm sorry. It was Pet Supplies Plus. And for some reason, I didn't get a receipt back from them. I was too tired to even ask for one. I just wanted to go in and get the cat food and leave. So I should have said, hey, can I have a receipt? But I didn't feel like doing all that. It's fine. I kept the food, so I didn't have to worry about it. But that one doesn't have a receipt. And then like in my apartment complex, you can wash clothes, but they don't give you a receipt. It's just kind of like you swipe your card, and they charge like $1.50 every time you swipe the card. So like for every load, it's $1.50, and you know, it's $1.50 to dry as well. I think that's what, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. $1.35, no more than $1.50. But in either case, that money was not receipted, and I actually used my credit card on accident because I've just been prone to saying, okay, instead of just waiting on this daggum card to come through, let's put this one and this card and this card, and one of the three will work. It's quicker. But I paid myself back on my credit card with my actual debit account. So I just transferred funds back over to my credit card to pay myself back. But I did keep log of it on the front of this. But again, like I said, it's just hard to recognize that, and all these numbers can get confusing if I'm not really keeping up with all that on the front. So anyway, on my receipts, all that I am doing is that I would just say, here, let me show you what I just did, like last night. I did just get gas, and I'm going to show you that receipt for a reason. But we got our good old CVS here. And what I do at the top of the receipt is I'll just put like G for grocery, which to me this was like a grocery itself visit, because I got like water and something else for this. So it really wasn't something that was like, oh, medicine. No, it was just me wanting to get something that I would consider grocery. So I did that. And like for my gas here, I put like O. And then if you notice, I also put for the week of August the 18th. Now, today is August the 16th, which is Friday. So that means I'm cheating a little bit by dipping into next week's budget to pay for that gas. And I find myself doing that at least 2 or 3 times I'm trying not to make that a habit, but sometimes stuff just happens, you know, and it just comes up, and I make crazy choices on what food I got, which again, I'm finding food is a lot more expensive, even when, well, I wouldn't say expensive, I just say it's present a lot more of what I'm spending my money on, as opposed to what I thought I was spending it on. I didn't realize I was spending that much on food. I really didn't. Or spending that much time on making food or getting food. So anyway, yeah, that's just the eye-opener. Food is a lot. Aside from all the other bills I have, food is like it's up there with the most expensive things. So anyway, been doing that. Gonna update it, keep my stuff updated with a spreadsheet or a Excel, and just print it off and put it in here and keep my updated way. That way, I'll just have my cute little purse here, and all I do is put my little envelope right here in the front, and I got my pen with it so that I can keep up with it every time I make an expense. So that's been working pretty well for me, and it is making me become a whole lot more self-disciplined in saying no, because I'm telling you, it's almost like the atmosphere knows you trying to save money, because every week, I promise you, somebody has been like, hey, you want to go do this? Can you come out and do this? Hey, let's go do this. Blah, 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 blah. And all of it's extracurricular. Now, it's not to say that I will not go out and do something. Like, yeah, I'm going to treat myself and do that. But I used to be like yes to everything. And I can't be yes to everything if I'm trying to save and get out of debt. I just cannot. So I've been no. And it saved me a lot. And the people who are my friends and family understand when I say no, they know why too. And then plus, it's just not necessary every single time. I don't have to be a yes girl every single time somebody says something, say yes to everything. So we're not going to do that. But in either case, it's been tough, because my normal inclination would have been like, yeah, let's go. And it could be something as simple as, hey, let's go eat out. Like last night, we left rehearsal, and a few of the ladies at rehearsal was like, hey, let's go out to a Mexican restaurant and let's eat. Now, normally I'd be like, hey, let's do it. But I was like, can't, girl, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to budget. Mexican restaurant ain't necessary, because I gotta eat at the house. I got food at the house, so we're gonna eat right there what's at the house. And I saved that money. That probably would have been like every bit of $10 to $15, but I saved that $10 to $15 just by coming home and eating what I already had at the house. So yeah, that's one of the tough things, is just saying no. I'll have my times to be able to treat myself. Like if I'm able to have an overage from one week to the other, or I'll just kind of save within that and treat myself at the end of the month with something big if I want to do it that way. But yeah, everything you don't have to go to. So don't feel like you need to. Know what your goal is and stick to that. The other thing is, I found more Target gift cards, which I'm so excited about. I was able to make a trip, which I need to go ahead and get this stuff in the house, but I was able to make a trip today to Target. I got some great stuff that will get me through to probably next Tuesday and Wednesday. It's Friday, so I mean that's a good 7 to 8 days, and I'm talking about like, I don't know, 7 to 8 days, like 6 days, but anyway, $50 of Target gift cards got me that, and that's pretty good. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks. $50 is what I just spent at Target. So I feel like it will last me, in addition to what I already have at the house. For breakfasts, what I have been doing is doing smoothies. So I got a big old bottle of kefir, which is a low-fat dairy milk kind of thing, but it's more like yogurt, more or less. And it has probiotics that I really need for my digestion and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I've been making smoothies with that, and then I make a big thing of smoothies, freeze it, and then every day when I get ready to go, I just take it out, and by 7:30, it's thawed out, and I can eat it before my first class starts. So that's been perfect and really quick and really good for me. Then I made a big old pot of soup that's lasted me all stinking week long, and had to spend no money in the lunchroom today or this week, because I was able to eat off of that. And that was that was some stuff that I already had at the house. And then I got a big old bag of potatoes from last week's grocery shop at Target as well. So I'll be eating some of the stuff that I got today with that to make it into a meal. And then I had salad for like quite a few days. So, I mean, it's really saved me a lot, and I think it's going to be well worth it. But I will say it is certainly helping me to realize that, you know, self-discipline is not easy. It's a word that everybody throws out there, but being self-disciplined not to spend is hard. but it's totally worth it. Well, it's getting over 10 minutes, and I'm ready to start my Friday. So y'all have a wonderful, amazing weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.